My first tour was in 2019. I had 35 people.
Okay, 35 people.
35 people.
So that's a lot of people for your first tour.
Right.
Many people who do tours for years don't even reach 35 people.
Yeah.
So how did you get 35 people to come on that first tour to Ghana?
Well, I already had an audience because I also failed to mention I'm a playwright as well. So in being a playwright, hundreds of thousands of people had come to see my productions.
Sure.
So I had a large mailing list.
Okay.
But then I also produced this video called The Ghana Chronicles.
Okay.
And it talked about my experience in Ghana. And that went viral.
Okay.
And then we had other people who, on the mailing list, they were like, well, if Jay's doing it, there must be something to it.
Right.
They shared the same feelings that I had. And they said, you know what, I want to go. Okay. And that's how that audience came about. We did 35 people in November of 2019.
Okay.
Then guess what happened 6 months later?
The global sickness, as they call it.
There you go, the global sickness, that's what we call it.
That's good for the algorithm.
Yeah, good for the algorithm. So that happened.
Sure.
But it shut down everything.
Okay.
I never anticipated, I knew I was going to bring people back, but I
Sure.
never anticipated that Maximum Impact Travel would become what it has become.
Right.
So when the world was shut down, I kept coming back to the continent. And the first place I came back to was Tanzania.
Okay.
I was here.
So that was 2020.
That was 2020.
Okay. Okay, so the name Maximum Impact, how did you come up with the name? I mean, it's obviously an impactful name, no pun intended. But where did the name come from and why did you name it Maximum Impact?
That's a good question because even to this day, I'm still trying to figure out what inspired it. I wanted to have something that was different.
Okay.
And I guess when you think about it, I wanted to have the maximum impact with anything that we did.
Sure.
Whether it's through travel, whether it's through our children's books, whether it's through our online academy, whatever it is, I said, we want to have maximum impact. And again, I had no idea that we would be bringing hundreds of people back to the continent.
Right.
So it started at 35. Now here we are at hundreds of people coming every year, and it's like maximum impact. And so the name just kind of, I guess it was the right name for what we do.
All right, guys, thanks for watching that clip from the Authentic African YouTube channel. If you want to see the full video, click up here. If you want to subscribe, don't forget to subscribe by clicking this link right here. And if you want to see anything more from the channel, then you want to click down here. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you all in the next video.